Hey guys, it's me, Kelly. So I was thinking of everybody's shaming me on YouTube on my last video for getting rid of that little bit of orange. So I thought since orange is a contrast color really to the green and the blue, I would put a little bit more orange on there, a little bit more texture. I think I'm going to do it with some big old bubble wrap before I start putting my what I'm going to be doing next. Because I thought, what the hell, who cares? That's pretty much how I live my life. So apparently I got to open it. These are one of my favorite paints, and they're not really, one second while I open this, and I'll show you. I've shown you these before. I think this is part 6 of this now. But I'm having fun, so figure if nothing else and nobody watches, so be it. But there's a few things I want to talk about. This is Airbrush Colors, and it's called Spectra. Michaels has it. It's where their paintbrushes and all their paints are. And I bought a couple more new colors, and orange is one. And so I thought since it's a contrasting color with the green and blue, let's go all mixed media on its ass. And I'm just going to dribble some. It's a very thin paint. Now watch, that'll fuck everything up the way I did that. But I'm just going to take my handy old brush and go over my bubbles. And I'm not worried how covered it is. And this is a very fluid paint. So if you don't have this, of course, water down some orange of your regular folk art or whatever you use. And just use that. I'm just happening to use this because it's thinner right now, and I don't have to, since I'm on camera, I don't have to water everything down and make you guys sit and watch me water down things. Now this is a big bubble wrap thing. I have I think there's only 2 sizes, but I have a lot of it. I almost freaked out on my husband the other day when he came in saying he needed to mail something and needed bubble wrap and went to grab. And I said, no, you don't. So I'm going to lay this on this side. And what I love about the bigger bubble wrap, because some of them are popped because I'm obsessive, is it gives you great wrinkles. So it gives you really great texture. Let's see what this does. La la. And then I'll go over here. And it's a lighter color orange. I'm not worried about it. And then what I would suggest you do, you can either use smaller pieces and do it in smaller sections. You know, I don't do anything small. Okay, I'm liking that. Except I don't have a piece of paper ready for me to bubble on. Let me move that for a second. And what are you? Oh, jeez, knocking everything down. Oh, awesome. This is the other piece of my ATC thing that I cut that I never. Now I'm just going to push down to get the rest of whatever I can get. Like I said, I have this horrible, like the longer this piece sat here, I would just pop a few now and then because the flat ones are cool to get texture from too, and the small ones. But now I don't want to, and you can even turn it over and just rub to get any more off, because this is just going to be a beginning of something that I do later. Maybe I'll do another painting for a giveaway or something. And then, look how cool. So you get all these great bubbles. It's kind of weird the way I'm holding it because I'm kind of blocking it with my one hand. All right, you go away now. My dog come running over me thinking I'm talking to him. But you get these really cool bubbles, and it's kind of like psychedelic looking when you look it on here because it is like a bright orange. But it's great texture, and that's a great beginning to a mixed media piece. So, I'm going to put this back down. And, alright, I'll let you out. Let me just let him out real quick. Oh my gosh, making homemade bread, and it smells so good. Not in big ziti for dinner. Yummy, yummy. Now your orange might come out a little bit better than mine, like I said, because this is very liquefied and it is airbrushing and whatever. I'm digging this. It's not as deep as that one, but what I'm going to do is take a little bit because everybody orange shamed me. No, I'm kidding. When everybody was giving me their opinion on me taking the orange off, you can see how great because it all didn't come off, but the fiber paste I put around it is awesome on here. But I'm just going to do a drip of the orange I used on here. Just a drip. And then I'll take my finger just to brighten it up a little bit. And then for it to go over that fiber paste. And then I can blend that in. That's just going to peek through whatever I put. And I can run my fingers over some textured stuff. Just add some more orange. It's a deeper orange, as you can see. But taking it over that molding paste, for me, is what I'm going to do. Now, something I want to talk about as I'm doing this is I was watching Angie's art channel, and she's doing hers. And she had mentioned something to the effect of not being exactly like mine or not doing like me or whatever. And that's the whole point. When I do this stuff, I do it for people who are just getting into mixed media. And what I do is I do it so if you want to follow me step by step, you sure can. I'm very cool with that. But if I can give you the basics and the ideas and you run with it, like she went and did her own thing. She went rogue. I love it. That's like, don't be afraid to do these with me and do it your own way and move ahead of me and move. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not moving fast enough doing the videos, if that makes sense to you, like it is for, and I'm just going to get the rest of this paint off of here and then just touch up these right here before I rinse all that paint off. So remember that, like, this is your painting. I'm just giving you basics. I'm saying, look, this is how I'm doing this one. You do it whatever way you want. You want to go and sit and, you know, because you might have more time than I do, or, like I said, I have not been feeling well, so, you know, I'm not maybe as on the ball as I might have been on another one, or, you know, whatever. Do it, but do it your own way. Do what you want to do. Do what supplies you have. Hers is coming out awesome, and I love it. That's what I'm, so, you know, don't think that you have to do it like me. You can, if you're starting out and you're nervous and you're trying, you know, you want to try to do it, you know, the best that you can, as close to me as you can, because you're starting out, you're trying, and blah, blah, blah. No problem. But like I said, you don't have to. I'm going to hit the heat gun on this for a minute, but you don't have to. You do it whatever way you want. Or you can do it my way. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving you tips and tricks and little things you do, and then your little brain, like my little brain, starts looking at things. That's why I watch other people's YouTube videos, because then my brain says, huh, look at that. I wonder if I did this. Do you know what I mean? And then you just go to town. I like to give you basics, and y'all run with it. But there are things, like I said, there are people, there are things that are very And I'm one of them. I learned by watching and maybe even imitating a few times till I get it and then feel like I can go on my own. But even if you follow me step by step, you're not going to get exactly what I got. But you're going to have your own thing. So I love it. I love when I see people's videos and whatnot and their pictures, and they just went to town and did their own thing. And I think that's awesome. Because it's your creativity, your thing. So that's that. And you don't have to use a heat gun. You can use a hairdryer like I've told you. Go to the thrift store, buy a cheap hairdryer, go to town. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, make some houses. So I have this is Martha Stewart tape, and it's butterflies. And if you go to Michael's, I don't know if AC Moore sells Martha Stewart or not. If you go to Michael's or you go to Staples, they sell them. Michael's, if you go, I have found, I only buy these on clearance. And now's a good time because they're getting rid of a lot of them to bring in like new season stuff. And you get them like, they have them on clearance for like 70% off. So I buy them. I like these because they have, like, I can cut straight, you know, they have the grid on the back. And they're full, they're tape. So that works out very well. But I'm going to use this as one of my houses. So this is going to be a long, I think I'm going to start in the middle. And this is going to be a longer, skinny house. And I'm going to cut it. Now, I'm going to use different things. So then you guys can, you know, use whatever you want. Whatever you have. Now, what I'll do is, because this is crooked on this side, I'm just going to follow the straight line on here to make it have a straight top for when I put the roof on. Now, if you're weird like me, I save these little pieces. All you do is peel the back off. I might use it later and stick it somewhere, or use it in a collage, another collage. It has a sticker on the back. You know, it's sticky. So you can't beat stickiness. Oh, something I wanted to mention to you is, the reason I used orange, not only because of my little peep peep space right there that says, hello, peep peep. It's shit, what is it called? Oh my God. I wish this fiber would stop already. It's, you know, blue and green, like the blues and greens and whatnot are like all like complementary colors. And orange is like that color that like pops off of these colors. So I was thinking in the beginning when I was doing this to make this all a melding kind of piece where like the colors that I was going to stick with the blues and the greens and like the, you know what I mean? The yellows, and kind of make it a very like cohesive color, very, when you look at it, very calming and all the colors. And then like the pop of orange, you know, I kind of got rid of. And then after everybody commented on it, a few people commented on it, I looked at it and I thought, I got an idea. They're right. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. You know what I mean? So I took the, it was still a little bit wet, so I peeled it off, got my orange back. I got some texture around here, and I will play with this later, or who knows, maybe part of the house will go over it. And so then I added the opposite color that's going to stick out of this, if that makes sense. The secondary color, you know, the colors that you want to use to pop off the page, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. So I'm just going to peel this off. Yep, that's what I said. And it just comes off like that. Very simple. And you can always save these because you can use them for graphs to draw. You can put double stick tape and put them down on a piece of paper and draw on them and use them for faces and whatnot, so you have better, you know, a lot of people use graph paper to draw. So here's my first house. How you like it? Yeah. Let's move in a little bit. If I move in too much, then you miss too much, but we'll just do like that. Okay, so my next piece I'm going to use shall be, what shall it be? A piece of music paper. And I think I'm going to make this a short and fat one. And I'm just going to cut it. And I'm going to try to get the notes in. So I'm going to make it short. But now if you have a cutter, a paper cutter or whatever that works, you know, where you could put this in like I showed you before, I have that paper cutter, you can do all that. I'm not really too worried about how straight it's going to be. It's supposed to be wonky a little bit. It's whatever you want it to be. Now I want this in here, so I'm going to cut it so most of that bottom's off. And again, if you have a basket sitting around like I do and you throw these little pieces in, these are great for collage. This I'm just going to have to throw away. I have so much paper. And then I'm going to want him or her. I like this side better. So I'm going to glue. And remember, you can make these wonky. You want to make it like, you can do like this and just cut it like at an angle. Why not? Who says? Throw that in your little pile of little scraps for our next little thing. Yeah, okay. Of course, I got wet orange paint on the piece I wanted on front. So let me just put some glue on this bad boy. Oh, God, I'm itchy. Let me get some glue. Remember, you can use your Elmer's glue. You can use your Collage Podge, Mod Podge. Elmer's glue, just water it down a little bit. Any kind of glue you got, gel medium, glue stick, it don't matter. If it glues, it works. And that's the name of the game. I'm going to put him over here. I'm trying to get close to the bottom as I can. Not too worried about it. But and then I'm just going to take my towel because I got a little glue on here. And there's nothing worse than sticking when you don't want to be stuck to something. A little squirt of glue. A little wipey wipe. Okay. I see I need a little bit more glue. I didn't put it on as thick as I should have. And sometimes when you're gluing down on like mixed media like papers, like we are here. Now you can put some glue on top if you want to make sure like it sticks all on, you know, it doesn't matter. We're going to do some paint on it and all, but to get all those corners and everything. But sometimes because the texture underneath, it's hard to get it down. So if you have a, usually it's hard to get it up. Sorry. Oh, good goodness. Okay, so if you have like a bone folder, I'm sorry. Let me start again. If you have a bone folder, or I have my chopsticks here, or I have my spready spread thing here, and you can just kind of, you know, if you have whatever, just to kind of make sure it gets pushed down everywhere in all the nooks and crannies. Gosh, one of them days. It's one of them days. I have chopsticks. I'm a sushi freak, so I never eat with chopsticks because I don't know how, and I want to enjoy my food and not continue to drop it. So, I happen to use them for my doll making. So if any of you get Japanese food or sushi or anything like that where you could get chopsticks, ask for extra because I use them for doll making, and we'll be making dolls. Okay, so we're on a roll here. We got our 2 houses. Woot woot. Now, I don't even know how many houses I want to put down. Let's look in this book. I'm like rhyming and joking. I'm like all over the place. Might blend too much. That'll blend too much. I want something to jump off. That'll jump off. Let's see. I can only have my hands work. I hate when they're double-sided. It makes me sad. But I'm going in for the kill anyway. I'm going to make this one just cut it like that. That way then I can keep that page in there and then I'll just cut it out. Look how cool. It has all that cool writing on the back. On my Witchapoo stuff. And then maybe we'll make next to each other. Because I'm going to put color on these. Like, we're going to color them in a sense. God, it kills me to have to cover up this back part, but I'm going to. I should have just watered down my Elmer's glue. Probably would have been a lot easier because this is thick and sticky and hurting my hands. Okay. I'm just going to leave that one alone. And push it down real good. If you get extra molding paste on your thing, no big deal. I just give it a little wipe. And then you can just push down here. I know you're looking and thinking, how are these going to become houses? Oh, just wait. Okay. We have 3. Let's have one like kind of hanging off. Let's see if we can find something else in this book. These are mostly darker pages. Don't want darker pages. But that's what you get when you pick a Halloween one up, isn't it? You get dark pages. Oh, these are 2 books. No wonder. I really like this green, but it's going to blend in. Like, ooh, this is fancy. Look at that. Hello. She's going to be a... And, of course, spiders on the back. Why not kill it for me? She's going to be a real tall drink of water. I'm looking through 2 books. I thought they were 1. Oh, yeah, these are the ones I got in clearance at Michael's. Always go to the clearance. Always. You cannot beat it. Does this come off? Or shall I cut it off? I'm going to put this like towards, like over here. And I have that one slanting that way. Maybe I'll make this one slanting this way. Now see, this would be a great, like if I turned it over, which maybe I will. If I glue that on, this could be, I could kind of make that the roof. Let's think about that one. Think about that one. I don't know, because I kind of want it to be, I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that right this minute. We will stick this down at the end, close to the end as you can get. I'll give them all a little wipe. Let me think about this here for a second because I can color this. If I do it as a roof. Excuse me talking to myself for a moment too. I could probably color that and brighten that up. Maybe I'll do a... We'll see how that works. I might give it a little... Alright, I think I'm gonna stick this bad boy on. Yeah, I think I am. Because I can like change the color, but still have that cool look. Yeah. And I kind of scalloped the end of it, which is hanging off the thing, which once it's dry, I'll cut. I'll make sure. See how I did that? So we'll make sure that they, I cut all the edges off of the extra pieces that I have. Now, to find the pieces for these. This is just going to be a straight one. I need a bright color. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. I think this would look fantastic. Is that roof? Where's that roof? Yeah. So I'm gonna put it on upside down. Itch my nose a lot because it's itchy. And I'm gonna draw on the back. And draw on the back. So I have an idea of where I want to cut. And then cut it. Oh, it looks so cute. Look how cute. I like it. I like it. That's going on there. I might even put a little chimney on that bad boy when I'm done. I'll just hold. I should have just grabbed my glue stick. It's so much easier, Kelly. But it's always good to cut, like to measure on the back where you want to cut it. And then I cut it, as you can see, a little bit bigger than I wanted it. In case you make a mistake, then you're not like, oh my gosh, I cut it. You know what I'm saying. Now, if you want it to be a little funky, glue it on a little crooked. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Oh, I like that. Scooch over a little bit. Come on, scooch, scooch. That gel medium gets on there, boy. Oh, I like. So excited. So far, I'm not digging on this. I'm not going to lie to you. It's coming off. I don't like it. It's like teasing me. I got another idea for that, so we'll just leave that go. Let's see what other colors I have. Oh, it's my blanket. I thought there was a cat underneath me, and I'm like, what the heck? All right, so that shall go into there. So what color do you want to do with the butterflies? That would be cool. Let's see. That might not be wide enough. Let's just see what it looks like. That would look cool now. I know like. Okay, let's see what's this one. I want to do the same texture. How about a piece of paper I made? Yeah. We'll use a piece of paper that I made for this one. I actually made this on muslin. Yeah, muslin fabric that you buy. And then I made mixed media on it. I did. I love the wrinkles in it on this corner. Fancy. I think I'm going to stick where I can. I'm going to make this one, I think. Well, I might have to put glue on that sticker because it's not being loving. I want to make this one real. Let's see if I make it up a little bit taller. Let's see if we can do that and cut that out. Isn't that cool though? Can you see it? Because the orange might be, you know, I'm color weird. But I have like words on there and it's all wrinkled with the tissue paper and you can see like bubble wrap and all the wrinkles and all the colors. How cool. And all it is muslin. Yeah. Fun stuff. I'm going to have to glue you down, aren't I? I think I shall. So let's glue that down first. Push you down that way. Pick you up from here. And glue the other half. It's easier than peeling it up and trying to figure out where you did and didn't do. Throw some glue down. And when that dries, remember to give it a good, which I will once I get my house on. Yeah, I like that. I love like working with fabric and doing it in my mixed media and sewing and doing mixed media on fabric and quilts and all that kind of crazy stuff. Making dolls. I think I'm just going to let this one just say, I'm here. Look how cute. Now I am going to take my what am I going to take this and just kind of give it a little rub because there's a lot of texture under this. So I wanted to make sure the glue has contact with the, oh, not take off my molding paste, has contact with the glue underneath. If you, I was going to say if you smell drunk is cooking, but what the hell's wrong with me today? I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. One of them days. What shall we do for you, Frank? I can kind of do anything with that one. I would love to do pink leopard, actually. Let me see. Oh, this is kind of... I wonder if that would be too much to have that. I think I might do... Okay. I have to come up with two other ones. So I think I might do this one for that one. And I think I might do this one for that one. Or should I do... my pink leopard. I think I'm going to do the pink leopard over here. And then worry about the other two. I mean, the other one over here. The side and front. See, look. Another double-sider. Breaks my heart. But this one's crooked. So I'm going to turn it crooked and just overlap the taddest bit. And make... And then this has to come down from here. You can make your roofs as funky and all as you want. Like I said, I might put couple chimneys on one. I don't know yet. We shall see. I really need my medicine. You would think that I had just taken my medicine, right? No. But I hate to bother my husband because he's watching his game. He is a San Diego Chargers fan, freak. And they're in the playoffs, and I already asked him to do one thing for me, and I hate bothering him because he has rituals, and I understand that. So I'm going to have to go and get my medicine myself. Even though he'll say, I would have got it for you. But I feel so bad because he doesn't ask for much in life from us. He takes care of my daughter and I, I can't tell you. He's so good to us. And I warned my daughter, and she agrees. She knows. I'm like, it is playoffs. You let your father watch his game. Oh, fuck me. I did it backwards. Was putting them on backwards. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. You let your father watch his game. It's football day. Got big ziti in. Fresh bread. And she totally agrees. Yeah, I like that. Plus, we're going to go over it with other things. I don't know in this video because it's getting long and I hate making y'all. I'm really liking this orange with this orange. I don't know if you can see it. I think that's going to be too much. It's not going to stick out enough. So I'm just going for it. Now this one, there's nothing on the back, which makes me ever so happy. So you're going to go like this. And we're going to go up. Maybe we'll just go. Take it off the page because I don't think it's going to need to be that big. Since we're starting it here and the end of the page is like here. Let's see. What it does. Okay. I can make that work. I just need to make this a little sharper, which I really don't have to, but I think I'm going to. Maybe just take a little bit of that off. It can be a little wonky because life's wonky. And I don't need it to be perfect. Oh. Put the glue on the paper. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Oh, dear goodness gracious. Sorry. My stuff's falling everywhere. Oh, Lord. What am I doing? Is it backwards? Can't be that way. No, my point. Well, what am I doing? Oh, because I put it, I see why. Never mind. That was one of those brain things. But I'll make that stick out because I know it's orange in there, but we'll make it stick out. Okay, so right now we have our houses. Good goodness. Did that take forever or what? Now, if you want, you can go over these right now with more glue or whatever you're using to make sure that they're down. I think I'm pretty good. I can see like this is sticking up, but that could just be because of the texture underneath. Okay, so I'm going to get out as much as my gel medium I can get off of my brush before I have to rinse it because I hate wasting it. But I think I'm not going to put anything else right. Well, no, you know what I'm going to do? Well, I got my papers out and all. I'm going to put some doors. Now, do I want to draw the doors or do I want to use paper for the doors? That's the question. I think, let's see. I think for this door, I might just do a, I'm sorry, I'm not even on camera. I'm in my own world today. Anybody ever get like that? Now, do I want it on there? Or do I want it on here? I really like this. Because I want it to, you know, I want it to like stick out, like contrast. I don't want it to so much blend in. But this is my, oh, or do I want the, no, I don't, the leopard competes too much. Again, all yours. You can do them all white. You can do them whatever you want. The door can be wherever you want it to be. It's your door. Put it wherever you want. And then she says, I want a piece of I think, music for the door on this one. And I think I'm going to make this bad boy a chunkier door. Yeah. Yeah. Again, we're going to do stuff around it, so to make it pop and whatnot. We're just right now getting glue on so it dries for the next piece. The next thing. If you want windows, which I might want a couple windows on the taller ones, which I'll get to once I get this done. Yeah, digging on that. See, now we can bring in some pink down here around the door. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Very exciting. What else do I have? Oh my god, if I touch my blanket on the floor one more time with my foot and think it's my animal, I'm going to freak out. What about a bright pink door? What about a bright pink door for the leopard one? Yeah. I'm going to make this one a skinny tall door. I am so sorry for my weird behavior today, guys. I am not having a good day. I had nightmares all night, which my medicine does that. I jumped to my son all freaking night. Bizarre shit. And got a letter in the, this was my dream. I got a letter in the mail from him that he had given to somebody to mail on his 3rd anniversary of his death, which, you know, just passed, where he told us, and it was like in alphabetical order, like A, B, C, of why he killed himself, and I couldn't wake up. And then when I woke up, I was just sick. Life, don't you fucking love it? So that fucked me up. And then, I'll pick up this color for that. I need something purple. I need something purple. Look at my Halloween stuff. Maybe there's something purple. But, you know, when you have like freaky dreams and you're just like, really? And they stick with you all day. When I'm not feeling good, the fibro is just making me crazy. Y'all know. I don't want to, I'm not doing this one creepy. I'm doing a creepy thing, a creepy project probably coming up soon. It'll be not, you don't have to do it with me kind of thing, but I just feel like doing some crazy creepy shit. Because I'm in that kind of mood. Alright, I'm going to do, I wonder if that would, oh, I could do it that way. Alright, let me see if I can show you guys. I'm going to cut a strip of this. So, what the heck was up in there? I won't put my spiders. I'll just cut it across and see what we got. But, yes, you know. I'm going to leave some of the purple on the end. Like, I'm not going to cut the black out. Oh, maybe I will. I hate fussy cutting. It's like the I don't even know why they invented such a thing. But I'm fussy cutting real quick, so. But anyway, yeah. So I'm a little off today. More than usual, I guess. But I had the idea, like I said, I wanted to do the houses and I wanted to make, like, give everybody ideas. Like, this is how I'm doing my houses. Y'all can do whatever you want. You know, however you want to do it. If you don't want to do houses, do a face. If you don't want to do a face, do a butterfly. If you don't want to do a butterfly, do whatever. Now, see, that's kind of big, isn't it? I'm going to have to cut that black off. I just fussy cut it for nothing. But I love everybody who's tagging me and on Instagram and the videos I'm watching. Y'all are rocking it. I'm so proud and so excited to watch, and I get so inspired. I'm just loving it. Watching everybody do their thing and like going it, like just doing it their own way. Like Carolyn Albro making stuff and like for kids and like the stuff that she's doing and oh gosh, Angie stuff. Everybody is just doing wicked great stuff. Wonder if I should have made that thinner. Rip off that extra glue before it sticks to me, and then I am stuck with glue. I'm not digging that. I think that's too thick. I'm going to cut it and make it thinner. Yeah, I like that better. Go for the door. Yep, so now I can wipe that off. Wipe off where the extra was. Not going to bother nothing. It dries clear. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got our, let me just clean this off before I forget, because then I gotta have my husband open it, because then the glue dries around the thing. Okay. And I hate depending on people to do stuff for me. I know, it's so ridiculous. Can you open my glue jar, please? Anyway, so here we are so far. Now, I'm going to start over here. Here's my house. It's kind of half on, half off. I'm going to put a window in there. I don't know if I'm going to put a window with a marker or glitter glue, or I don't know yet. The second house, the third house, and then our music house. And remember, we did the orange all around, which I'm digging. So I have to decide if I'm going to put, oh, here's little pieces of, now you can do more houses in between. You can do, like, you see, like I have like this little roof. I have these two little roofs that came from, I don't know, I must have cut something. But now I can make this, I might make that a window up there. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I will. Maybe while my brush is still wet with a little bit of glue. Maybe I will. Put some glue on here. Stick for me, baby, stick. I want it to be over here. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. You know, and just go and make sure everything's kind of pushed down and done your thing. And I don't know what I'm doing with this little piece. I'm going to save that piece, though, just in case. I'll probably never find it again. But so far, let me go back. So far, this is what we got. And I'm really excited and happy. And we haven't even really, I mean, like, we're almost done. But now, next time, get out your watercolor crayons. Maybe your watercolor markers or colored pencils, because we're going to do some sketching around and making them like really pop. And I'm thinking another one. It's not going to really fit anywhere. Well, it might fit there as a window, but I don't want a window on the short one. I'm thinking one of two things, and you guys let me know down below. I wanted to put some molding paste And I was going to put some molding paste like over here or like over here, probably over here, because I like this feather right here, the way it looks. Can you see that? I really dig that. So I was thinking about putting some molding paste over here in this kind of like a circle to make it like, you know, moldy. Not moldy like stinky moldy, like cheese, blue cheese, which I think is delicious. I don't think is stinky, and regardless. But give it texture so when it dries, it can be, I could paint it yellow and it would be like a yellow sun, because that also would play off of the blue and the greens and the oranges and everything like that. We still got a little bit ways to go, but you know, we got our houses down. We're going to really make them pop and decorate them with glitter glue, and get out your glitter glue for next time. And like I said, your water soluble pencils or crayons or whatever, watercolor paints, markers, whatever. Get out glitter and your little sticky things, you know, like sticky crystals or whatever. And we're going to have a blast. Just like, you know, that's going to be like our fun time. And again, like I said, you know, anybody who is doing this, tag me on Instagram, tag me on Facebook. Let me know in the comments if you're doing it. Send me pictures like you guys do on Facebook. Kelly Donovan on my knitting and things at netzero.com, my email address. Anywhere. If you do a video or whatever, I love to see it. Like I said, check out Angie. Angie's art channel. I'll put the link below to see what she's doing and how she's doing hers. But let me know, should I put some molding paste here, or fiber paste or something? So I'll probably be molding paste because I don't want it to be too lumpy. So we can do a bright yellow sun here to really play off all these beautiful textures and colors for when our house is done. I'm also going to go in with a little bit more of the blue and the greens and just kind of mute this a little bit around. So it's just a little piece here for all of us to know. For all of us who struggle with pain and all, like y'all said, that little, like y'all said to me, that little fibro pain, that little pain, we're just going to have a little piece of orange just saying, hello. And, but regardless, let me know if I should put the molding paste down, because I'll probably do that off camera so it's dry for when we come back for the next video. So let me know what you guys are thinking, and let me see what you guys are doing, and I hope you are playing along and that you gather all those supplies for the next video. Have a great day, guys. Please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And be careful out there if you guys are anywhere. We just had a really bad snowstorm, so be careful out there if you guys are getting snow. And Angie, Luba's Life, NJ, I don't want to hear how wonderful it is in San Diego as you're walking on the beach. My husband wants to go back there and live so bad in San Diego. But yeah, so this is where we're at so far. So let me know if we want a nice sun here with some molding paste and nice bright yellow sun. I think that might add to it and pull it all together up here and lighten this up. So let me know what y'all are thinking. And then we're going to get to playing and doing all the bling and the glittery and just have a nice, maybe even have a nice saying. You know, pick a nice quote you might want. Write it down on a piece of paper or print it out on your printer on a piece of white paper, and we can glue it down the same as we did our house and highlight it and everything. So we, you know, think about that too. Think about if you have a quote, have it, you know, I'm going to think too, which I don't know about today, but I'm going to think too. So I hope you enjoy this. I will see you in the next video, and I hope y'all have a great day, and thank you for being all my friends. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, you know what? Looking in here, I need something. I need a window. I need a window. Pink window's going there. I'm just letting you know. I might use my metallic marker to do that. So there's going to be a pink window here when we come back. I can see it in there, and I'm like not digging on it. And I need to outline these two to make them pop. Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay. Bye, guys.